What's up YouTube, Raven Train here, back with another video. Unfortunately, the season has come to an end. Very sad to see it end the way it did. Quite frankly, the Ravens just didn't play their style of game. The offense is what killed us here. The Ravens played solid defense all game. You can't blame it on the defense. Special teams, we allowed a couple big punt returns, but for the most part, I don't know, special teams was just iffy today. We missed a field goal, but we did block like a punt or deflect a punt. So just to see the season end the way it did, it was just really, disappointing because we had like these expectations for Lamar Jackson and what he was going to do this game, and quite frankly, it was just a great performance by the Chargers defense. The Chargers found ways to stop him, stop our run game, stop our passing game. And when we were trying to drop back and pass the ball, the Chargers were getting pressure on Lamar and hitting him, and we didn't have any good protection for him to throw the ball. Lamar Jackson, he didn't really he made a couple bad throws, but that's not what lost us the game. It's just our O-line wasn't holding up. And I really think the Ravens should have opened up the passing game more, because as you saw in the fourth quarter, he threw 2 touchdowns and threw us back into the game. And I don't know why they didn't have more passing plays like that where they opened up the field and he could get protection from the offensive line. But overall, I'm not sad with the season. We went from 4-5 to 10-6 with a rookie quarterback. Like we said before, Lamar Jackson wasn't even supposed to start this year. He was supposed to develop and learn and grow and get better behind Joe Flacco. Now, a lot of people would say they should have put Flacco in the third quarter or the fourth quarter. I was kind of having the same thoughts because I was like, obviously, Joe Flacco is the better passer in these type of situations. He's been here before, and the season's on the line. But I see why Harbaugh didn't, because if he would have put Flacco in, that would have crushed Lamar Jackson's confidence and the whole vibe going into the next season. There would have been a lot of drama and a lot of talk about, who's the quarterback for next season? Is it going to be Lamar Jackson? Is it going to be Joe Flacco? So I'm kind of glad that he left Lamar Jackson in, because Lamar Jackson did his thing in the fourth quarter, got us back in the game, and then he got hit, fumbled the ball. That's his biggest crutch, I want to say, this season, that I want to see him clean up like tremendously in the offseason. We kept fumbling the ball over and over again. And the start of the game just felt like just everything was going the Chargers' way. The fumbles we had, just everything was going their way. And I felt like it just kind of crushed his confidence. The offense wasn't playing confidently. They weren't flowing. They weren't vibing. The offensive line wasn't. We weren't busting any big runs like we usually do. And the Chargers made some really good defensive adjustments. So shout out to the Chargers. They were just a better team in this game. I honestly thought we had a good chance to win. It's unfortunate the season came to an end, but it is what it is. We have a lot to be excited for, Ravens fans. We have a lot to be excited for. We have a quarterback who has won all but 2 of his games this year, and you've seen what he can do. He was making some great plays in the fourth quarter. We just needed to see more consistency throughout. If we would have had any smidge of offense, if we just would have made like 2 or 3 drives with a field goal or a touchdown, we would have won the game. We would have been right there in the game. But that's just not the way it worked out. So, like I said, I feel like we have a lot to look forward to. We're going to have some big decisions to make as far as who we're going to keep on the team, who we're going to get rid of, who we're going to draft. So I'm excited to the next season for sure. If you're a Ravens fan, what do you have to complain about? What do you have? We haven't been in the playoffs in many years, so for us to get into the postseason is an accomplishment in and of itself. And to see just the way Lamar Jackson turned the team around from 4-5 to 10-6. It was impressive. Now, it's unfortunate that we couldn't do it when it mattered the most in the playoffs, but at least we got there. The other, however many teams in the NFL, were, I think, on the couch at home sitting and watching. So they can talk all they want and say whatever they want about our team, but I had a couple people texting me like, hey, how's Lamar doing? And he's the best quarterback ever, right? And that's your future quarterback. And he didn't have a good game. But is a quarterback allowed to not have a good game? Yes. I mean, it is what it is. But there's still a lot to be excited about. He's Lamar Jackson. He is what he is. Like, he still has his ability there. You saw what he can do, and you saw what he can't do. So this offseason, I expect him to get rid of the fumbling issues and develop in the passing game. And I hope that the offensive coordinator and the Ravens staff open up the passing game for him more and allow him to air the ball out a little bit more because we're going to need that. And then I expect our defense to be great like it always is. Unfortunate way to end the season, but it is what it is. Comment on what you guys think. Let me know. Is Lamar Jackson the future of this team, this franchise? Your opinions, your thoughts on the game. Should they have put Flacco in there? How did the defense play? What did you think of special teams? Comment down below any of your thoughts. I'm anxious to see what you guys are thinking. So it's always good to have other perspective and opinions, to get the whole picture, right? So I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to be continuing videos. I'm going to be doing some more kind of game recaps of the playoffs. I hope Rivers finally gets to a Super Bowl. Even though they just beat us, he's never made it to a Super Bowl. And I hope they beat the Patriots for sure, because I'm not the biggest Patriots fan at all. So, all right, guys, Team Raven Train here. Hope you guys have a great day.